Here we go, y'all. Probably one of the best stories. There you go. What's up, man? How you doing? Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins TLC. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna win? What do you think? I want to see a big surprise in this match. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Do you want me to give you a prediction of what I think's gonna happen? Do you want me to spoil something for you, maybe, or should I keep my mouth shut and just watch it? I can tell you what I think's gonna happen. I think Lars Sullivan might have something to do with this match. I think. I think Lars Sullivan might do something. He might show up. I think he might help Dean Ambrose. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Kind of a dumb spoiler. I think Dean Ambrose is going to win, though. What's going on now? Dean Ambrose is coming out with sirens. But I don't know. That could be a dumb idea. Now Dean Ambrose has like, yeah, I could be wrong. You're right. I could be wrong. Dean Ambrose is coming out with a coat. Dean Ambrose. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You're back, I see. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins in a TLC match. Dean Ambrose has gotten the best of Seth Rollins. This is another match I don't know. I just think that I think Dean Ambrose is gonna win. Roman Reigns won't be back in a while, man. Unless he has a successful, treatment or loses leukemia. But he ain't gonna be back anytime soon, man. I don't want them to totally ruin Dean Ambrose. I want them to make Dean Ambrose like this top heel. What he did the night Roman Reigns had leukemia was a ingenious move to make him this top heel. Maybe Lars Sullivan will help him. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I don't know. And Lars Sullivan and Dean Ambrose be a team. But I don't know why I think that. Yeah. I think Seth Rollins will lose because they want Seth Rollins to drop the title so that he can. It's also rumors that Seth Rollins might win the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is very unpredictable this year. We don't even next year. It's gonna be very unpredictable. We don't know who's gonna win the Royal Rumble at all. So yeah, I know. Josh, I'm sorry about that, man. You told me that on one of my streams, but yeah, I know. Here we go. Seth Rollins coming out in all black. The top phase and the top heel. Finn Balor won. Finn Balor won, yeah. Shocking, huh? Finn Balor actually won. The next heel? I don't even know. And now Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor are fighting, so I don't even know what to think. You know what? Yeah, Rey Mysterio won. He defeated Randy Orton. He rolled him up. Here we go. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, which Daniel Bryan won. Daniel Bryan won that match. No, Dolph Ziggler super kicked Drew McIntyre in the head. Dolph Ziggler's a tweener, I guess. Dolph's a tweener, Drew McIntyre's a heel, and I guess Finn Balor's a face. Yeah. No, Daniel Bryan beat AJ Styles cleanly. He rolled him up for the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think Seth Rollins needs to drop the title. I feel like Dean Ambrose's heel run's been like, you know, it's been disappointing. They could have done more with it. No, that's the main event. Becky versus Oscar versus Charlotte's going to be the main event. Here we go. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins had a lot of matches in 2014, I believe. I think 2014. Yeah, they had Hell in a Cell matches. You know, Dean Ambrose is actually a really good hardcore wrestler. He can actually have really good hardcore title matches. Yeah. Oh, Buddy Murphy won. Yeah. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know about that. I don't want to see that. I mean, I don't know. I don't want Brock as champion. I'll tell you that much. Shot by. And Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose and kicking him. And a kick by Dean Ambrose and a hit in the back. Yeah, Braun Strowman. I think Brock's going to WrestleMania. It's going to be Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, so I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Triple H is injured. I don't think he's going to make it. And if you're kidding, then I don't want to see that match. Yeah, Brock Lesnar. When is Brock Lesnar's contract going to end? I thought Dean versus Seth, this match would be more like a brawl. They'd be hitting each other and punching each other, taking weapons out. It'd be a crazy brawl, but it's not like that. It's like a regular match. I wanted this to be a full out brawl between Dean and Seth. Where's the garbage can with garbage cans, garbage can lids, tables, ladders, chairs, kendo sticks? A crazy match. But I'm not seeing that yet. I'm just seeing a regular match. And Dean Ambrose is kicking Seth Rollins and elbowing Seth Rollins. I don't mind Dean winning only because I'm tired of Seth as Intercontinental Champion. You guys like Seth Rollins? I think Seth Rollins is good. He can be really good. And Renee Young's defending Dean Ambrose because they're married. If you hear Renee Young talk while Dean Ambrose wrestles, Renee Young's always defending Ambrose, of course. That's kind of how it is. And Dean Ambrose is hitting him. Yeah, it is. It is, but they're not doing anything. It's gonna be one of those matches where it goes by kind of slow. They're gonna do headlocks to each other and hit each other and chop each other and body slam each other and get weapons later. Yeah, yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, I think Dean Ambrose needs a new attire, like tights or something, or like the tights and a leather jacket that Dean Ambrose used to wear. I don't agree with wrestlers who wear jeans to the ring. I don't think jeans are a good look for a wrestler, in my opinion. Elias, I guess I can make an exception for, but wrestlers need like a real look. Like Dean Ambrose needs to go back to the tights, black tights. Yeah, Ronda Rousey won. Ronda Rousey won, and then Becky Lynch punched Nia Jax in the face. Yeah, he does. He just needs a leather jacket, the tights, the boots. The jeans. I don't like the jeans. I don't like that look. Give him tights. Give him a leather jacket. Whatever. But yeah, I think about what Dean did. What Dean Ambrose did the night Roman Reigns had leukemia was the ultimate heel turn. Not my thing, anyways. But they could have made this Dean Ambrose heel turn so much better. I can't show you. I'll get in trouble. The WWE Network's only $10 a month. Yeah, Ronda Rousey won. Yeah, but this is the first decent pay-per-view I've seen in a little while. TLC's been really good. Yeah, they did it on purpose to give him extreme heel heat. Elbow by Dean Ambrose to the head, 1, 2, and Seth kicks out. Yeah, TLCs are always good. I remember Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt in a TLC match, which was the main event, and that was a real good TLC match. Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose have pretty good chemistry. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose have okay chemistry, but they can do so much better. Yeah. Renee Young is defending Dean Ambrose. I'm listening to her. 2016, he was alright. I think Dean Ambrose is going to win this. Because Renee Young and Dean Ambrose are married in real life. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. I apologize. I just do that a lot. Yeah, he was fighting Brock. Yeah. I'm saying Dean Ambrose, he can put on good hardcore matches. He's good at that. Dean Ambrose has Seth Rollins' number right now. Here's the thing about if Dean Ambrose loses, what does that mean for him? And this is only for the Intercontinental Championship. So if Dean Ambrose loses, then what does that mean for his heel turn? Brock Lesnar won't. Brock Lesnar gets paid millions of dollars to do nothing, so that's how it's going to be. But it's not Brock Lesnar's fault. They gave him the title. It's not his fault. Yeah. Seth Rollins defeated Dean Ambrose 1, 2. Oh no, wait a minute. 1, 2. Seth Rollins and Dean kicks out. And do you remember the beginning of the Shield back in 2013 or 12? I believe it was 2012 when the Shield debuted, and we were all high on Dean Ambrose because Dean Ambrose could talk, and he had that gimmick from Florida Championship Wrestling. We were all high on. At one point, we were all high on Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose had the match with The Undertaker on SmackDown. Dean Ambrose was the leader of the Shield. Dean Ambrose was the guy we thought high of. But then they gave him a phase turn, and it all went kind of downhill. He became WWE champion, but his run as champion was dumb. But I'm saying they need to capitalize on Dean Ambrose being a heel and really make him. Finn Balor is my favorite wrestler in the WWE. I'm a Finn Balor guy, but I feel like they can do more with people. Like Dean Ambrose, they can do more with them. I kind of predicted that Dean Ambrose would turn heel eventually and turn on the Shield. Seth Rollins sold out of the Shield, and now Dean Ambrose sold out. If you think stabbed the Shield in the back after WrestleMania. No, after their rivalry with Evolution. Seth Rollins, he turned their back on the Shield to sell out, to win the Money in the Bank, to join the Authority, and become the WWE Champion at WrestleMania 31, where he cashed in on Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose did the same thing on a rough night. But think about it. Seth Rollins was selfish too. Finn Balor versus Dean Ambrose would be a pretty good feud. The Demon Finn Balor versus a lunatic Dean Ambrose. That would be a good feud. If they do that, I wouldn't mind that. For the Intercontinental Championship, I would not mind that at all. That would be good. But I don't know what they're going to do. What I want, like, people... The worst match was probably the Mixed Match Challenge. But if you want me to be more technical about it, the worst match of the night, the tag match was okay. Elias versus Bobby Lashley was on the pre-show, but that was probably the worst match of the night. If you want to count the pre-show. Elias versus Bobby Lashley was the worst match. Yeah, it'd be a good match. It'd be a good story. Dean Ambrose versus Finn Balor, WrestleMania. Rollins is on there. Here's Rollins now. And the Demon Finn Balor beats Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania and becomes your champion. I like my new headphones. I like these things. How about he was the first Universal Champion. That's where you're wrong. He was the first Universal Champion. He injured his shoulder at SummerSlam by Seth Rollins. And then but here's the thing. I don't like Buddy Murphy versus Cedric, their first match was the best match. This match was alright. The Cruiserweights never disappoint me with matches. Now they're outside the ring. Hopefully we get weapons. They used any weapons at all in this match. I remember when Seth Rollins broke John Cena's nose in a match. I'm just saying, in wrestling, they try to, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Yeah. Tyler Breeze was actually very underrated. Tyler Breeze is actually a really good wrestler. I don't know if he's back at NXT for good. I mean, it could happen. Lars Sullivan might interfere and be aligned with Dean Ambrose. That's what I think. That would be a good thing to happen. Unless Lars Sullivan wants to be on his own. Is Lars Sullivan going to interfere in the Asuka, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch match? That would be weird. It's Lars Sullivan, and he's... I do like Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is one of my favorites too. I like Jeff Hardy and Finn Balor. They're one of my favorites. I forgot about my favorite wrestler. Jeff Hardy is one of my favorite wrestlers. I wouldn't mind seeing Jeff Hardy. Hey, what's up, Jose? How you doing? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Nah, I'm playing. Nikki Cross can still do more in NXT. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, bro, how you doing? But yeah, I was thinking about, I wouldn't mind seeing Jeff Hardy versus Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. Give Jeff Hardy one more title run, and that'd make me happy. Jeff Hardy can take some risk, man. Jeff Hardy's crazy. He's a guy who takes risk. Burn it down. I'm saying, give Jeff Hardy one more run. Even if it's for 1 month. Have him win the title for 1 month and lose it. I don't care. Give Jeff Hardy that one last WWE Championship title run. That'd make me happy. Jeff Hardy, your new WWE Champion. Well, if Becky Lynch loses tonight, I think Becky Lynch will win the Royal Rumble. That's what I think. But if she wins tonight, I don't know. They're both down right now. I think that there's rumors that Charlotte win it. Yeah, like remember? Do you remember 2008 at that Armageddon when Jeff Hardy won the title against Triple H and Edge in that triple threat match? That was a moment of my life right there, man. When Jeff Hardy became the WWE champion at Armageddon in 2008. I was watching that pay per view. I couldn't believe it. I was a kid then. I was like, I'm a huge Jeff Hardy fan. I want to buy his T-shirt, but we were 4. You guys are young. I turned 28 a couple days ago. Actually, like 4 days ago. Then, you're 14 now. You're gonna get older, man. Asuka might become champion tonight. I hope she does become champion. Why would they just put her in the match? Thank you. I appreciate that. But think about it. Would it make sense why would they put Asuka in the match for her not to win? Well, what sense does that make, My friend just messaged me. You know what he told me? Will the WWE Championship ever main event a pay-per-view? No one won yet. It's still on. This match is kind of boring, man. I'm sorry. They're not doing nothing. It's a boring match. Maybe you guys don't agree. It's been kind of a boring match. It's not a bad match. It's just kind of a boring match. They're not doing anything. No weapons or nothing. It's TLC. I kind of want Dean to win. Seth's been champion way too long. Oh, Seth Rollins kicked out. It's just dragging on, man. This match is boring. I need some pizza. You're watching it, aren't you, Miller? Are you watching it, Miller? It's just boring, man. It's been 23 minutes of nothing. 23 minutes of regular wrestling and outside ring interference. Where's the weapons? I need some pizza. I need some pizza right now. This match is getting boring, man. Burn it down. Get some weapons, man. God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry being negative. It's just, I'm not. Here we go. Knee to the head by Seth Rollins. 1, 2. Dean Ambrose kicks out. Yeah, just get weapons, man. No, this isn't a tables match. This is a TLC match, but they're not doing nothing. Where's the weapons at? This is they're where they hate each other. They hate each other, Frogs. Oh, never mind. 1, 2, and kicks out. Ladder, a table, anything. Do the announce table, whatever. This is just getting boring, man. I could watch Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart in an Iron Man match. I could watch Triple H versus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get the weapons. They hate each other. Get a kendo stick, a garbage can, a table, ladder, chair, a barbed wire bat. Something. Anything. Bring a dumpster to the ring. How about a dumpster match? Something. Nope. Dirty deeds. About 25 minutes ago. I know. It's just getting old, man. Suplex by Seth Rollins. Man. This is a regular match. If they don't get weapons, I'm going to say this is the worst match. Yeah, if you remember the brick, it was in that was back in 2014, I believe. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing now. They ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I should do that. Bray Wyatt versus Dean was much better, and that was back in 2014. Oh, it's blurry out, so I'm sorry. Is it getting better? I'll move my. All right. Can you still hear me though? Seth Rollins just hitting him. If you can hear me, that's good. Okay. Dean Ambrose is doing this. He's like, chill, man. He didn't sell it very much. Dean Ambrose is doing the shield thing. Dean Ambrose ain't selling anything. Well, this is not very good acting. It's like become friends again. Are they gonna become friends again? Seth Rollins is calling him a piece of shit, just hitting him. The Shield returning. Now, oh, Dean Ambrose just got powerbombed on. Roman Reigns had to shave his head recently. If you saw pictures. Look, I'm only complaining because they're not using weapons. I'm sorry, guys. I really am sorry. No, the official's counting. This is a regular match. I'm sorry. This is a regular match, people. Misleading. The official's counting out. This is not a TLC match. It's a regular match. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, he has leukemia, man. This is a regular match. I'm sorry, y'all. Dean Ambrose is slap no, Seth Rollins slapped Dean Ambrose to call him a piece of shit. I'm sorry, that was a misleading title. This isn't a, this is a regular match. Here we go. Oh, Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose. Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose. Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose wins. Dean Ambrose is the new Intercontinental Champion. Dean Ambrose just won. Dean Ambrose wins. What's up, Salty Fries? Dean Ambrose won with Dirty Deeds. That's unexpected. Dean Ambrose just won. And the fans are like, what's going on here? Dean Ambrose is a new Intercontinental Champion. I think for like the fourth time, I think. Dean Ambrose is your new Intercontinental Champion. So many unexpected things are going to happen. Lars Sullivan didn't show up. I'm sorry. That was a dumb prediction. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, he does need that win. A Finn Balor, Dean Ambrose feud down the line. But Dean Ambrose is your new Intercontinental Champion. Dirty Deeds. Yeah, I thought he was going to kick out too and the match be like whatever. Dean Ambrose wins. He's the new Intercontinental Champion. Very unexpected. So maybe Seth is going to win the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I don't mind Dean. I was tired of Seth Rollins as champion, in my opinion. In my opinion, y'all. I don't mind him as champion, but you know, Dean Ambrose is a pretty good heel, though. Yeah, so it's the main event time, guys. So Dean Ambrose wins. And it looks like Seth Rollins might actually win the Royal Rumble. Dean Ambrose versus Seth, if they do Balor versus Dean Ambrose, that might actually be a pretty good match. Very unexpected pay-per-view. But yeah, you guys gonna join me for my next live stream for the main event? You guys ready for the main event? Asuka. Yeah. Maybe WrestleMania will be really good. Well, hey, join me for my live stream, man. The main event's up next, so let me know. Join me, guys, and be patient with me. I'm